Welcome to NocBro Nation.
Welcome back, guys. Jarrell here.
And I'm Josh, and today we're here to talk about the best and worst fan theories on how the television series will come to an end.
Yes, guys. So the Walking Dead series, as you know, is ending after season 11. It'll actually be season 11/12 because there's 24 final episodes. But anyway, there has been, over the years, so many theories as how this series will end, and even some recent theories that have come about. So we've grabbed some theories that we've heard about for a number of years that have come up recently, some things that we found online and certain comments from our videos. So we got a few here that we've got in the worst and in the best, and we're going to run through these for you guys. And
Five each.
And
right?
Five each, and let you know about each one of them.
And I will let you kick it off.
All right, so right now we're going to start with the 5 worst fan theories, and the first one is an alien invasion. Yeah, no.
I'm not. Hold on, though. What are you speaking as far as alien invasion? So let me speak to that.
Yeah.
So there's been a long-standing story that has been told by Robert Kirkman when it comes to the source material, and that is when he pitched the book to was it Image?
Skybound
Executives,
Yeah,
whatever.
yeah.
I'll just say he had told
Image,
them that the outbreak, I believe, was alien invasion related. And he told them that he would get to it by a certain number of issues. And
Yeah.
I think like issue 5 or 6 had come through, and the executives were like, okay, where's the alien invasion? We haven't seen any sign of it. And Kirkman was like, oh, I was just blowing smoke up your ass.
Yeah. And he kind of recently said that, somebody asked him in a, I think it was a convention, how did the virus start? And he said a space spore.
He tweeted that.
He tweeted a space spore, and that went all crazy, and they actually mentioned it in the Walking Dead World Beyond, but it doesn't have any correlation. He was just kind of playing a joke on everybody. But,
well, was he?
But we don't really know.
We don't know because he's
know.
always used that alien story.
Yeah.
And to him, maybe it did start in his mind. Look, it can start in his mind however he wants, and then he translates it to paper and is like, no, that doesn't work, so I'm not going to do that, and changes it.
Yeah.
Right?
Yeah. So, I mean, the space spore idea is actually pretty cool.
I like that.
I like the space spore idea of how the virus started. But this alien invasion is more of the show will end because aliens are going to come down and then just destroy everything, and they're all dead.
No. It's not how we're thinking. Look, the spore thing, absolutely amazing.
It's cool. Yeah.
You could go into so many more stories than that, and I could have a whole nother video on that.
Yeah.
But yeah, stupid.
Yeah, stupid. The next one, this has been kicked around for quite a while, that Rick was dreaming. I don't like it. It'd be so heartbreaking, but it'd be kind of crazy though if he really was dreaming and then he wakes up and he's in his hospital bed.
Isn't
still.
that like a Lost type thing? Like they were all in
Well,
purgatory or whatever. I've never seen that show.
The ending of Lost was terrible. You've
seen it?
It was aliens. It was time travel kind of thing. Aliens, time travel. It was weird. I won't even get into it. It's been so long.
I thought they were in purgatory. Or they were in this realm or whatever.
It kind of.
Anyway.
Yeah. But anyway. Yeah, Rick was dreaming. No, I don't. No, it won't work.
Yeah. It goes along the lines of he was shot and, he remained in this coma state. That's what we're talking about. Yeah. He wakes up from the coma and everything that he had we've experienced in 11 seasons was during his coma.
Yeah.
And all a dream.
Yep.
Yeah, no, I don't like that.
I don't like it either. The next one is the Truman Show effect. If you guys haven't seen the movie The Truman Show with Jim Carrey, it's basically where his whole life was basically fake. Everything around him was like a studio set. There was somebody in a control room controlling every move that he made, every interaction, every person that he met. Could this have been... I don't think that would work.
No freaking way. That's stupid.
Somebody controlling Rick and all of our people?
No. Nope. Don't like it. Nope.
No. The next one's pretty crazy. I think if it ended this way, I would lose my shit. The survivors just retreat to remote islands where there are no walkers.
Yeah, but here's my problem with that theory is that walkers are honestly not a threat that much anymore. And look, they were in last season because there was a whole horde of them. But eventually we're going to get to the point where they're not a problem anymore.
Mm-hmm. Yeah. So, yeah, I mean, going to a remote island, I mean, you're still going to have to deal with walkers because over time, your people will die. But
it's kind of a shitty, cop-out way to end a series, though.
Yeah, but I mean, like, going to an island, I mean, you have to get there. I mean, they're in the United States. I mean, where are they going to try to get to? Like Guam.
And what, it took you 11 seasons
the Jamaican Islands. We're talking about, like, remote places. So if you're talking about remote places, you got to go way out in the ocean, all the way on the other side of the, of the world to get to a remote island.
Why would you have to go remote?
Well, I mean, I'm thinking
not just the walkers, but other people.
Yeah, so a remote island that does not have a lot of population. So when you go there, there's either not going to have any walkers at all, or barely any where you can just easily take them down.
Sure. So, I mean, why not think of that? Season 3.
Yeah.
I don't know. Yeah. It's just, again, I think these are in the worst category for a reason.
Yeah. So it kind of goes into what you were saying about the population dying out. Is the walker population completely dies out?
Why is this so bad? Look, from a show perspective, yes, that's kind of a crappy way
ending
to do
a series.
It. Yeah, that's what we need to think about here. Yeah. We're talking about the end of the series for the viewer.
Yeah.
And to see just a walker population die out and that threat is no longer there, and then that's why they can rebuild society. Yeah. I don't know.
Well, it never really will, because as you die, you're going to turn. But as we've seen through the seasons, the numbers have started dwindling. Yes,
they should.
And they should. The last season, yes, there was a massive horde, but they've dealt with that. So how many more of these huge hordes are there? Now, our group is only on the eastern side of the country. We haven't seen what's been going on everywhere else. We saw a little bit with Fear, but not that much, because they immediately left LA and went down to Mexico. So we haven't seen massive hordes in these other shows yet. So the numbers, not really sure where they are. So
but again, to end the series with that, it's just not appealing.
Yeah, not appealing. So guys, these are the best fan theories of how the series could end. The Walking Dead series could end. So I've heard a lot of talk about a massive civil war, meaning like the survivors against each other. There's maybe the Commonwealth versus CRM. The survivors versus CRM. Just basically just a huge internal civil war. That would be crazy. I've been hearing a lot of people really want like CRM versus the Commonwealth.
That seems to be probably the best scenario at this point, and the best fan theory, just because it makes sense. I mean, we're introducing CRM. We're going to be going to the Commonwealth, assuming that they call it the Commonwealth. Mm-hmm. So we're getting this CRM as bad, slowly integrated into the story. So I mean, it makes sense. I mean, we know our survivors; they're good people for the most part.
Yeah. For sure.
We know that CRM is bad, and that is going to get just rammed down our throat even more the next couple of years.
Yeah, because guys, you have to think about the strongest communities in the universe right now. So we know of CRM. Any of you guys who are not familiar with the source material, the Commonwealth from the comics is what they're doing in this final season. In the comics, they had roughly about 50,000 in their group. We now have the new group that Michonne was with. We saw their numbers were pretty large, but we don't know where they are located. So let's see there's 3 groups right there. You got to think about it. Our survivor group isn't that big.
No.
Any of these groups can wipe our survivor groups out with a blink of an eye.
They need to join up or combined with another group, and I think that's going to be the Commonwealth.
Yeah.
And then we'll see. I mean, we don't know how they're going to do the storyline. If they do the storyline like the source material, then our group is definitely going to have to take over that community and turn it into their own.
Yeah, and make it theirs.
And make it good, and right? Because that's what it should be when you're fighting someone like CRM.
Mm-hmm. Then they'll have the actual numbers to then fight CRM. So
will they?
Maybe. So the next one, it's a good fan theory, but it would be insane if the walkers just overwhelmed the survivors and just basically wiped them out.
God, that's like issue 70 something that he wanted to end it on.
Yeah,
it was 69, I think it was.
69,
it was before Alexandria.
It was before Alexandria.
Or was it?
I think so. I can't remember. It's been a while, guys. Let us know. But yeah.
I mean, that's how he was going to end it. He was going to end the source material before Negan, and the story was going to end that, yes, Rick rebuilt this society. Yes, he's our hero. Yes, there's a statue to him. But guess what? There's walkers roaming the inside of this area.
Too many numbers.
And they've taken over.
That would be insane.
Yeah.
Just, it ends with they're gone, and the walkers just...
Could you imagine watching that final episode and those walkers eat every single one of your favorite characters? You're talking about...
Oh my God.
Because at this point, they don't care what you think. They're ending the show.
Exactly.
Daryl gets eaten. Carol gets eaten.
Everyone
gets eaten.
Oh, and then they have Rick come back the final episode, and everyone's just
like,
gone.
Oh no. No, and then someone eats him.
Or him and Michonne have a nice reunion, and they both get eaten.
Yeah.
That would suck. That would be so bad. So, the next one is getting more buzz just because of World Beyond, and that's A Cure. It was floating around for a while before World Beyond has mentioned this, but now I think because of World Beyond, this is going to be getting pushed probably to the top of the list.
Yeah.
A Cure. But what we know about CRM is the Cure is not for everyone.
No.
They're holding that Cure ransom for
whatever
the people
reason
that they want.
Yeah, but we don't even know who that is. Like,
exactly.
The point is the Cure... Yeah, you're right. It's going to get hammered even more with CRM. And, then people are going to say, is Rick the Cure? CRM has him.
Oh, yeah. They've already said that.
Yeah.
They've said, is Judith the Cure? I mean, they've said all that, too.
I mean, you want it to be.
It'd be cool.
Yeah.
It would be cool. But, Cure, we'll have to wait and see how that happens. This one, I think, it's a good theory, but I think it's a long shot now. Rick finally becomes a walker. So there was a big theory that the lonely walker that we saw was Rick.
Why is everyone so dead set on him
I never
being
knew
a
that.
walker?
For one, he was wearing a suit.
Yeah.
When is Rick wearing a suit?
It looked like Mick Jagger.
I mean, yeah, but I think it also correlated into maybe it was like the whole dream sequence too.
We did a video on this.
Well, we did a video on a while back too, but yeah, I don't think Rick. But I don't think really they're talking about Rick becoming a walker, meaning the lonely walker. I'm thinking, will they do
his storyline?
Spoiler alert for the comic books. If they're going to do the actual story where Rick dies.
Yeah, I don't know. I don't think they should.
And he wasn't a walker for long.
I really don't. I think that we've killed off enough major characters that we don't have to kill off another iconic one.
Not for the TV show.
Not for the TV show.
Kirkman made us cry. If you're comic book fans, you've seen our final read of that issue, the last 2 issues, and look, we don't want Rick to die.
Yeah, look, he always said from the beginning that Rick was going to die. I think he even started...
he started saying it a long time ago.
But he started vocalizing it a lot more leading up to that issue. Like, it was months, so you knew it wasn't coming. But I didn't want... Even hearing it, even knowing it was going to happen, I didn't want it to happen.
Yeah, for sure. And if you've seen our videos of the final 2 issues, we did full blind reads of those. And yeah, it was terrible.
It was terrible because who killed him?
Yeah, a dumbass.
Like, that was our badass iconic character. He should have went out like an Andrea source material
for sure
type death.
But instead they get a POS who kills him. So
anyway.
Yeah, the last one is, we did a video on this too. A huge Marvel style crossover with everyone from the universe. So World Beyond, Fear, just a massive crossover where they bring everyone together in the final episode, and boom. Yeah. They're all together now.
Do you know why this should be in the worst fan theories?
Why?
Because it's too late. It's way too late. Like, do you know how long it took Marvel to do that?
Yeah.
How many sequences they needed to do? How many, Easter eggs they had to put in to finally get that story to mold together the way that it did in Endgame? Like, AMC would have had to start doing this the minute Fear started.
Yeah, they would have to in order to get, because World Beyond is already roughly just a little bit behind The Walking Dead. They're 10 years in. Mm-hmm. But Fear would still have to jump at least, I think, 4 or 5 years to catch up.
Look, I love the idea.
It'd be crazy.
Bringing Fear in, bringing... Go
ahead.
What?
I was going to say...
World Beyond?
Well, no. Bringing Fear current, yes. But bringing Fear older even more. Like Nick... Travis, like the other characters from Fear, Proctor John, Walker, T-Dog.
You can't do that now.
You can't do that now because they're dead. Or not all of them are dead. There's few that
just call it all a dream sequence. Bring Nick back. Bring Travis back.
Troy.
bring Carl back.
Carl, oh, definitely, dude.
That's one.
Yeah. So, I mean, a huge style crossover would be amazing. But, so these are awesome theories, guys. Let us know what you think. We think it's probably, we'll save it. We don't really know how it's going to end, but I think we have our ideas of sticking close to the source material and ending it in a really good way.
You know,
we'll get into that later.
I think they will end it like the source material.
Yeah, not with Rick, of course. But
not with Rick, but I think that, look, there's more to tell in this world that doesn't have to be told.
Yeah.
And they did that beautifully in the last issue.
They did.
And I think they'll end it similarly to that.
Yeah, for sure, guys. So let us know what you think in the comments, guys. Make sure you give the video a quick like, subscribe if you're new, and stay tuned for more from us. I'm Jarrell.
I'm Josh.
We're NocBro Nation. We're out.